I remember my customer when last year he was like, I just signed him on and he was like, I don't know if it's gonna work. And he kept asking me, but how? I was like, yes, we can help you grow your business. I can help you get local foot traffic just using your Google Maps at the time. And he was like, oh, Dia, but how? You know, people talk to me about the local SEO thing. Like, are you doing that? Like, I tried that before, it didn't work. And I said, and I understand that because a lot of people are watching videos like this, trying to learn how local SEO works. And let me tell you something, they're doing it and they are not at the bottom, but because they haven't had as much exposure as my team and myself, we're able to offer you exposure from billions of dollars of companies and doing the marketing for them and the local SEO and the SEO for them into your platform. So that's what into your local small business, not platform, your local small business. That's what's going to help you grow. It's because of these nuances. So that is why I am explaining and jumping into you. Now, I know this is not the beautiful videos that people like or the number of videos that people like, but for the right person, this is going to strike a chord with you because it's going to actually show you what's underneath the hood so that way you can know, okay, do people really know, like, is this local SEO thing really, like, is it for real or is it just me posting, me getting reviews, etc.? So this is Google Search Central. I say that because let me kind of go back. I'm scatterbrained right now, but I say that because when he saw the results, he was like, but how are you doing this? Everybody says that you can do local SEO or you can do all these things, but how is that happening? This is how. So I don't know. I think it's maybe by law, but Google, and I learned this working at a $2 billion company. Because we used to read this all the time. And one of the things that I want you to understand about algorithms, any algorithm out there, it is early movers advantage. So the reason why content creators blow up and they're making millions of dollars is because when a platform releases something, they're usually the first person to jump in and to go all in. I don't know if you guys remember TikTok, but that girl that used to dance on TikTok, she, I forgot their names. I don't really know them, but I just remember them through Gary Vee. And they were dancing and then they got all popular and all that good stuff and they made the platform popular. Well, that's how they got rich. It's early movers advantage. So one of the things that's baked into all of the services that we provide is that advantage, okay? So the reason why we are able to get that advantage is because we're reading this on a consistent basis, okay? So this is Google's developers hub. It means that who are the people that are who are actually making our platform move, okay? There's not a lot of people, okay? There's a lot of people that think they know local SEO because they watch a video, they take a course, but in order for you to really understand what SEO is, you actually have to have had the muscle. And I'm not discrediting everyone. I'm just saying that because we've been able to live, eat, and breathe this for the last 7 years, we know the frameworks of Google. And so, one of the things that I want to show you, local small business owners, is if someone's calling you and you want to test them, you want to maybe ask them about their knowledge. One of the best questions that I've ever had for a job interview, because essentially people, when they want your money, they're asking to do a job. You need to ask them, what is the most recent local search event that has happened? Okay. Or what is the most recent local anything that has on the platform that you are calling me about? If they can't answer that question confidently, then they don't know what's going on underneath the hood. Okay. So this is so important because this is going to save you a lot of money because I know you guys are getting inundated with these calls and people seem like they know what they're talking about, but they don't. And not all of them do. Some of them do, some of them don't, but this is how you gauge, okay? So Google has these features that they will release, all right? And you will see that they will say, hey, they're going to introduce these features, and then people are going to get on these features. And if you are early to these features, you are going to get maximum visibility. This is why people say, oh, I've been doing a good job. I do it myself. I get nervous for you guys because I understand that algorithms are constantly evolving. So if you are not literally constantly paying attention, you are not going to get to the top where you want to be. All right. So I just want to walk you through a few things. Don't let the overwhelming words overwhelm you. But basically, you want to see Google is saying, hey, I'm going to launch this feature. I'm going to tell people about reviews. I'm going to make sure pictures are available on my application on Google Maps and on Google Search. And whoever's first to use them, I'm going to test it. I'm going to test it to the hundred thousands of people that come in Google search and they type in local events near me or local restaurants near me. I'm going to test it with them. And the people that are early on to post those photos, post those reviews in that spot, they're going to see a jump and Google's going to report on it. And they're going to say, hey, we have a feature. We want you to use it for all of the people that are helping people use our tools, use Google Maps, get me people more visibility. And so you can see here, Google's going to say, hey, learn how Event Tribe saw 100% year over year increase from traffic from Google search. So it's basically telling you, hey, we've tried this, we've tested it, people have getting results. Now we're rolling it out to everybody else. This is why you want to stay on top of what's happening, because they're going to tell you what's happening before the world feels it. This is one of the reasons why we're able to get the results that we're getting. And for you as a local small business owner, it's really good to pay attention to these things because, for example, this is an event structured data. I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, we now have to start getting people tagged to understand all of this information. But this is like if you want to do events, which is like growing in popularity, Google has a new feature where you can actually feature your events. But a lot of people don't even know that this is literally an offering in your Google Maps profile. So when you go to your Google Maps, and I'm not going to do that because out of sensitivity for my other clients, if you go to your Google Maps profile, you can literally see the offering of where to do that because Google's always trying to promote people to use these different parts of their application so they can get more visibility. So this is going to be a very short video, but it's literally showing you how to, it's going to show you how to opt out for local search. Okay. It's going to give you all of the things that you need to basically understand what's going on. So that's opting out. But you can see here, event. If you want an event, you can just literally see what's going on here. Local business owner, it's going to show you. Local business, it's going to show you exactly where to put what to say. So that way you can say, hey, when somebody types in local small business owner, how do I get the most visibility? All right. So it's showing you exactly what you need to say for that. Now, there's millions of different things you can see here. There's millions of different features, but you want to be able to say, especially when you see this like thing here, speakable, you want to see what is going on. All right. And that is how you're basically be able to test what's going on. So I don't want to make this really long and really overwhelming because sometimes these technical details can overwhelm people. But the point of this video is there are ways to understand what people are doing. And I like it when my customers are informed because I know they're going to take it seriously. But when it comes to your website or when it comes to your Google Maps profile, you want to make sure that the person that is doing your information is not just selling you stale data. This is a constant updating thing to keep you on top. And it's going to become even more important because AI search is going to eat away at more than half of the businesses that you see online. So before people liked 100 lists, now Google's only going to show 10. And those 10 spots are going to be fought after. And it's going to be a dark season for a lot of local small business owners that are not partnering with the right people. So partner with us because we are going to help you go places, take you places because of our dedication to you as a small business owner. And if not, just come over here and read all of this information. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.